As per usual, we're a little behind schedule, but hey, we're here. So, what's up, my party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith. This is episode 189 of the Positivity Hour. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the 5 things I've done recently in my life in the last, few years, days, months, whatever you want to call it, that have changed it for the better. This includes changing the way I think. This includes doing things differently. This includes not doing some things at all. All that and more after the intro. Let's get into it. Woo! Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. We're like I said, we're a little behind schedule. Can I get this on YouTube in about 2 hours? Maybe. We'll see. But let's go. Welcome to the podcast. We're here. DSP, Darshaun Smith Productions holding it down. First podcast in, I would say, almost 6 years in this house. I started this podcast here back in 2019, and it's 2025. I think it almost to the day is 6 years later. So yeah, we're a full circle moment. So let's talk about that. Time capsule, roll it.
Time capsule.
For today's time capsule, I just got 2 little things I want to talk about. The first of which, I got to talk about my boy SHEDURE Sanders. Okay, I wish I had one of my watches, but in my move, I don't know what I did with them. So I lost like all 4 of my watches. Couldn't tell you where they are. So they're somewhere in here. I just haven't got to it. I think it's in that closet of stuff to the right, your left, that I just haven't even got to yet. I just kind of look at it and I'm just like, I say all that to say that he recently had his NFL preseason debut. And he had that preseason game jumping like a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Had people caring about it like a regular season game. And it's funny how, when all of the things in this case, opportunities or the lack thereof, don't fall in line. Sometimes it just magically has a way of working out. You know what I'm saying? The truth will prevail. And I'm not going to lie, even SHEDURE said that his performance was a little lackluster, a C+, passing only because they won the game. But I think throwing for 60%, throwing 2 touchdowns, rushing for 25 yards. And not only that, no interceptions, no turnovers on his watch. I think he did all right. Okay. It's almost like, I think he's an NFL quarterback that deserved to be above the 5th round of the draft. But I digress. Cam Ward, we love him, but he wasn't doing too hot in his preseason debut. Jackson Dart did great, but SHEDURE did just that better. And those, and among other QBs, were drafted way above him. And it's funny because those people were playing with the first team offense or the first team just members sprinkled in. SHEDURE was out there with the 3rd team, bro. And this is the last thing I'll say on it. I understand the first team, air quotes, is pretty good, but my hot take is, hey, he's been practicing with the Water Boys and the 3rd team and sometimes the 2nd team this whole time. So when SHEDURE makes his actual start the 3rd team, bro, because he ain't got no chemistry with that first team. Okay, they good or whatever, but they ain't been over here. Stay on your side, but it's okay. I'm not even a football fan. I just like SHEDURE because he's a real inspirational, motivational, positive person. So this is me just highlighting him doing some great things on the field, and we've all seen what he's done off the field. And if not, well, I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it in another one. So second thing I want to talk about for the time capsule, just to keep things rolling, is DSP and TPG updates. So now that I'm back here in Cedar Rapids, back at my house here I have in Wellington Heights, I definitely want to start making content again, i.e. this. I want to start, posting photos again, start marketing my business. Maybe I'll actually put my home address as my business address, like a real small business owner. I'm just joking. That's crazy. I don't know why people do that. It's because they live in nice neighborhoods and they can do that. I'm not saying I live in a bad neighborhood, but I don't know if I want to do that. So that's crazy. I say all that to say that, hey, for the time capsule sake, it has been a grind over these last 2 weeks, adjusting and still trying to like run a business. And it's crazy because I'm not even like making a whole bunch of money. I'm doing just a lot of free work right now, just trying to get my name out there. And sometimes I'll make a few little dollars here and there, but I've been seeing a lot of success, you know, even through these adverse conditions, and, you know, not being able to easily locate my camera equipment or whatever, you know. But now that I'm starting to settle in and I'm starting to find like a new pocket again, like things are about to turn up. So I just wanted to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, on August 10th, 2025, okay, for the time capsule sake, this is a pivotal moment. Things are changing, and we're about to turn up. So with all that being said, let's get into the main topic.
Time for the main topic.
All right, just to keep it super sweet, or super, oh Lord, just to keep it super simple and sweet, short and to the point, okay? These are the 5 things. These are the 5 actions. These are the 5, whatever you want to call them, that have changed my life. And let's get straight to it. Number 1, when I wake up, I make my bed right away, okay? And first and foremost, I get out of bed right away, okay? This does 2 things. 1, it makes me literally get up and start my day. And 2, when I make my bed, I complete something. I achieve a goal. I achieve literally the smallest thing you could achieve within 30 seconds of being awake, okay? When you start your day off on the right foot, when you start your day off doing the right thing, when you start your day off doing the right action, you know, you can tend to set yourself up for success. So when I wake up, I get out of bed and I make my bed right away within a minute. Number 2, I drink a lot of water, okay? I've noticed over the course of my life, when I drink more water, things tend to go better. Like my blood is flowing smoother, you know, your plasma is like 50-60% blood or water actually. So, you know, like you'll feel better. You're going to be more hydrated. You're going to exfoliate your skin more. You'll be able to sweat better, things of that nature. But it helps you wake up, you know, for me personally, you know, it's just an overall good experience, and having that routine of like trying to drink more water and less of other things, less of pop or less of other sugary drinks has been a really big benefit of me. And I've definitely fallen off of that at points, and I've seen what that's done to my life. And then when I start drinking copious amounts of water, especially right when I wake up, it helps a lot. So I would recommend y'all do something similar. Find your thing. Coffee, tea, that all works the same, okay? Because you need water to make it. Whatever you do, drink some water, guzzle it, and stay healthy. Number 3, journal, okay? This is a big thing. I used to journal once a week. I probably journal like once a month now, but, you know, I journal when I need to, you know, but it used to be once a week, if not twice or 3 times a week, because I just had a lot going on in my head, and that's the point here. I had so much going on in my head, so many ideas, so many thoughts, so much positivity, so much negativity. When I journal, I literally extract it from my brain, put it on a piece of paper, and when I'm done with it, I close the book and forget about it forever. You know, hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, said that one singer lady. I think it was, Megan Trainor or something? I don't know. I forget. Maybe I'll throw it on the screen if I have time. But like I said, this has to go on in the internet in less than 3 hours. I say all that to say that when I take it out of my brain and put it on the paper and close the book, you know, it allows me to just move forward with my life. It allows me just to keep doing what I need to do to get to where I need to get to. And I hope you can see how you can do that yourself. You know, if you're one that, you know, feels depressed a lot, or if you're one that has a lot going on in your life, you know, then you need to simply get it out of your brain and stop thinking about it. You need to, you know, do literally something else other than that. If you're always in a dark room and you're always thinking dark thoughts, okay, try opening your curtains, try writing your thoughts down, acknowledge they exist, and then acknowledge what you want your life to be. And then try to write down 2 to 3 steps on how you can get there. Start small, dream big, and stay consistent. Which leads me to point number 4, which is create more than you consume. This is a big thing that has changed a lot of trajectories of my life. You know, I don't feel like I would have achieved as much success as I have achieved so far if I didn't create as much, if not more, than what I consume. And it's crazy because I haven't even done much. Like, I'm not super successful by my metrics, you know what I'm saying? But I have done some things. I got some awards in that closet, you know what I'm saying? I've, you know, got some degrees, some certificates, or I've been able to experience things in this world that, you know, that would not have happened if I didn't create these videos, or if I didn't create papers or create speeches or create whatever, this podcast, for example. And yeah, it's just a big thing for your mental health, because I learned when I start consuming less, aka intaking other people's problems and positivity and life situations and all of that, I happen to do better, because I don't have to worry about all that. I can actually just worry about what's going on up here in my brain and in me, in my body, and I can just move forward and do what I need to do to get to where I need to get to. Don't get it twisted. I still consume. I'm about to finish watching this YouTube video I was watching before I turned this camera on, and then I just get back to work. I got to make this podcast. I got to make these Instagram clips. I have all these photos that I need to start posting so people can see what I've done and see that I'm actually still in business. I'm still doing things out here. I'm still alive. Hit the contact form if you want to link up and do some photo shoots or video shoots or whatever. And yeah, that leads me to the last thing, which is just work every day. Okay, work every day. It doesn't matter if you work for 5 minutes or if you work for 10 hours. Okay, whatever you do, you need to work every day. Okay, if you're truly trying to get somewhere of significance, like you can't just work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be wealthy, you're not going to get there working a 9 to 5. Okay, 40 hours a week. If you want to, be able to spend quality time with your kids, well, hey, that requires you to go hard in the paint at your job so that you could actually work hard at spending time with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do in life, you're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to work at it every day. You're going to have to, if you want a pretty girlfriend or a wife or whatever, you're going to have to continue to work at that every day. If you're a religious person, you got to continue to work on your faith every day. If you're, a materialistic person, if you want the Lamborghini or the Ferrari or whatever, you're going to have to continue to work on that every day. So I say all of that to say, let's roll the Let's Get Personal section.
Let's get personal.
All right, so for the Let's Get Personal section, as I wrote here, we all have downs and ups, but you just got to keep going. You got to keep showing up, and if anything, just do it. And this is kind of the... Actually, no, this is... So yeah, that was the whole Let's Get Personal section. This is now the Wisdom from Your OG section. Wisdom from your OG, like, my advice to you is just to keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like, if you're actually genuinely trying to get somewhere, like if you're in the gym working hard, or if you're trying to, get that promotion at the day job, or if you're like me and you're trying to work at your business to, a little by little, so that when the time is right, you can actually take a leap of faith and, do it full time. You just got to keep showing up. You just got to keep doing what you got to do to get to where you need to get to. And you just got to remind yourself that, hey, if anything, just do it. Okay. For me, it's like responding to messages. Like, I don't want to respond to messages. I don't have time for that most of the time, because I'm so busy, like, literally making content. Like, I'll be locked in, phone screen off, flipped upside down, and everyone's texting me and calling. It's like, brother. And they're like, oh, you're just never there or whatever. It's like, I'm sorry. I have to literally create podcasts. I have to create these photos. I have to create all of this. And it's like, I know I'm not doing that all day, every day, but when I'm not doing that, the last thing I want to do is respond to you. My mind hurts. I'm trying to take a load off real quick. I'm trying to watch this quick little 5-minute video, get a quick little dopamine hit so I can get back on the grind. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I personally got to get better at. So your Let's Get Personal / Wisdom from an OG section is, yeah, just keep showing up, bro. Just keep doing what you got to do to get to where you need to get to. And most importantly, at the end of the day, just do it. Okay. What's something that you need to just do? Put it in the comments below. And with all that being said, let's talk about next week's topic. Next week's topic is going to be the unseen grind of the Positivity Hour, or the Positivity God brand, or even Darshaun Smith Productions. I just want to talk about some of the behind the scenes things that you maybe don't get talked about, or, just like life, and how that be life, and sometimes, like when I'm busy, when I'm not, what I'm doing here, what I'm doing there, how I'm able to record this podcast 2 hours before I'm able to publish it on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube, and all of these places, and it still not be a complete total train wreck. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, for the outro, yeah, this has been a Darshaun Smith production. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, unsubscribe, hate, comment, follow, unfollow, share, or report. I don't really care what you do at the end of the day, as long as you're staying positive and just trying your best to be a great human and, leave the world a better place than you found it, because we all got an expiration date. We all know when it's coming. So that's one of the reasons why I'm always out here just staying positive, living my life, doing what I gotta do. And that's crazy. I just realized the mic was turned upside down this whole time. Let's hope it still sounds good. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, let me know what you want to hear next. I'm about to run out of podcast ideas. I'm about to have to hit the plug back up, Dr. Chat, Chat GPT, to formulate some new ideas. But I think I also just want to, I'm not taking a break. We're doing all 52 weeks, but yeah, whatever. We'll talk about this more next week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you around. Fade to black. Woo! Yeah!
I'm in my G'd up zone. I'm about to get it in, kick your feet up home. Days turn to weeks when you're always on the grind all night. I got my re-up back. I'm about to get it in, I'll be right back.
Nate, high low to those who don't know the name. And G'd up, yup, that's the only thing I claim.